Follow us to be the first to learn the latest news about the royal family. Today's royal news brings heartwarming traditions, meaningful engagements, and a new member of the royal family. The Princess of Wales continues her special family tradition. Every year, she bakes birthday cakes for her children herself. A look at how she balances royal duties with motherhood. The Duchess of Edinburgh, Sophie, visited Essex County to become the patron of the Mothers' Union, reinforcing her role in supporting women's rights and social equality, following in the footsteps of Queen Elizabeth II. Meanwhile, Queen Camilla has welcomed a new pet into the royal household. She adopted an 8-week-old puppy named Molly from a shelter, continuing her strong commitment to animal welfare. These and other stories in our show today. Princess of Wales, who recently turned 43, is known for her dedication to family and her love for her children. In recent years, she has actively emphasized that her 3 children, Prince George 11, Princess Charlotte 9, and Prince Louis 6, are her top priority. Despite the numerous duties associated with her royal role, the Princess of Wales always finds time to care for her children. Experts note that she successfully balances her royal responsibilities with motherhood, and her approach to parenting is considered exemplary by many. One of the sweet traditions the Princess of Wales observes every year is making birthday cakes for her children. She revealed this in 2019 during a meeting with renowned British chef Mary Berry for the BBC Christmas special A Very Royal Christmas. In the conversation, the Princess of Wales confessed that she loves not only cooking regular meals, but also making cakes for her children's birthdays. She shared that she prepares cakes for them every year, saying, "I love making the cake. It's become a tradition that I stay up until midnight with ridiculous amounts of cake mix and icing, and I make far too much, but I love it." This story highlights how important it is for her to pay attention to such simple yet meaningful moments in her family's life. Additionally, the Princess of Wales had previously shared her joy in making pizzas with her children, using some of Mary Berry's recipes. This is another example of how she involves her children in cooking and strives to create a warm and cozy atmosphere at home. Although information about the celebrations of the children's birthdays is not always disclosed, it is assumed that the family gathers with close relatives for these special days. Prince William and Princess Catherine traditionally release photographs of their children, either taken by the princess herself or by one of their favorite photographers. These photos are usually accompanied by birthday greetings and well wishes sent to their followers. Experts suggest that such intimate traditions help strengthen family bonds and create unforgettable memories for the children. It also allows the public to see a more personal side of the royal family, which is typically kept out of the spotlight. Thus, despite her high position, the Princess of Wales continues to uphold important family traditions, showing love and care for every day of her children's lives. The Duchess of Edinburgh, Sophie, made an unexpected visit to Essex County to officially become the patron of the Mothers' Union, an organisation deeply rooted in the history of the British Monarchy. Experts believe that this move strengthens her position as an active representative of the royal family, continuing the traditions of her late mother-in-law, Queen Elizabeth II. Duchess Sophie visited the English for Women project in the city of Chelmsford. This initiative aims to reduce social isolation among women who do not speak English and face challenges in everyday life after forced relocation. Experts suggest that this project is closely linked to the Duchess's work within the United Nations Women, Peace and Security agenda. Sophie has long been involved in advocating for the protection of women in conflict zones, and her new role may enhance support for initiatives focused on the adaptation and integration of women who have experienced crises. Kathleen Snow, president of the Mothers' Union, expressed confidence that Duchess Sophie would make a significant contribution to the organisation's work. In her opinion, the Duchess will bring strength and inspiration to the Union's activities, particularly in advocating for the protection of the most vulnerable women. Judy Halls, a long-time member of the Mothers' Union and a leading facilitator of English for Women sessions, emphasised that the organisation remains committed to its core principles, supporting women in achieving equality, self-confidence and empowerment. Experts speculate that the Duchess's patronage could lead to the modernisation of the Mothers' Union and increased attention to social equality and women's rights, not only in the United Kingdom, but worldwide. The appointment of Duchess Sophie as the patron of the Mothers' Union can be seen as both a continuation of royal tradition and a step toward modernising the organisation's activities. Experts believe that her active involvement in advocating for women's rights and supporting those affected in conflict zones makes her an ideal candidate for this role. Will the Mothers' Union, with the support of Duchess Sophie, reach a new level by adapting its programmes to contemporary challenges? Time will tell, but it is already evident that this initiative marks an important step towards a fairer world for women globally. At the end of February 2025, Queen Consort of the United Kingdom, Camilla, announced the arrival of a new pet in the royal family. During her visit to the Beanie House of Art and Knowledge in Canterbury, she revealed that she had adopted an 8-week-old puppy named Molly from a shelter. According to the Queen Consort, the name was chosen because the dog resembles a mole. This news sparked a strong reaction among royal family fans and animal welfare advocates, as Camilla has long been known for her love of animals. The arrival of Molly was particularly significant since, just a few months earlier, in November 2024, the Queen Consort had lost her beloved Jack Russell Terrier, Beth. Beth had been one of Camilla's most devoted companions, accompanying her to numerous events. The loss of her pet was a heavy blow, and she had repeatedly expressed her desire to welcome a new 4-legged friend into her life. Experts note that Molly's presence may help the Queen Consort cope with the grief of losing Beth and improve her emotional well-being. Animals often play a crucial role in people's lives, helping them navigate difficult times and bringing joy to everyday life. Molly is a mixed breed. Her mother is half Jack Russell Terrier, but her father's breed remains unknown. Despite this, the small dog has already won the Queen Consort's heart. Camilla's decision to adopt a shelter pet once again highlights her commitment to animal welfare and responsible pet ownership. The Queen Consort has long supported initiatives aimed at rescuing and rehoming stray animals. She is a patron of Battersea Dogs and Cats Home, one of the UK's largest animal shelters, which provides care for homeless cats and dogs. However, it has not been confirmed whether Molly was adopted from this particular shelter. Camilla has previously adopted pets from shelters. Her dogs, Beth and Bluebell, were both rescued and became an integral part of royal life. They frequently accompanied her to official events, raising public awareness about the importance of adopting stray animals. Many animal welfare advocates hope that Molly's adoption will continue this tradition and draw attention to the issue of homeless dogs and cats. The actions of the Queen Consort have both personal and public significance. Her example may inspire many people to consider adopting a pet from a shelter rather than purchasing one. In recent years, pet adoption has grown in popularity, but the issue still requires widespread support. For Queen Consort Camilla herself, Molly's arrival marks a new chapter after Beth's passing. Experts believe that caring for the puppy will help her cope with her emotions and bring joy into her life. Thus, Camilla's decision to welcome a new pet holds importance not only for the royal family, but for society as a whole. It once again emphasises the importance of caring for homeless animals and shows that even those in the highest circles recognise the value of adopting pets from shelters. Perhaps thanks to this example, even more people will choose to give a home to those in need. Is Queen Consort Camilla changing the royal tiara rules for Princess Catherine and Duchess Sophie? It seems that Queen Consort Camilla has decided that the royal tiara rules need a modern twist. Long-standing traditions, once guarded closely by Queen Elizabeth II, are now being reshaped, and the royal jewellery vault has become the epicenter of this sparkling revolution. Tiaras in the British royal family are much more than decorative headpieces. They are symbols of lineage, rank, and history. The tradition of wearing tiaras goes back centuries, inspired by ancient Persia and Rome, where jeweled headpieces signified power and status. In Europe, tiaras became deeply tied to monarchy, acting as visual markers of who held rank and who was still waiting their turn. Under Queen Elizabeth II, these rules were almost sacred. Unmarried royal women never wore tiaras, while married women received them only with the monarch's approval. Queen Elizabeth II herself built a legendary collection of over 50 tiaras, each with its own story. But Queen Consort Camilla has entered the scene with a fresh perspective. Rather than treating tiaras as personal, lifelong possessions, she is now reshuffling who wears what, turning the collection into a shared royal wardrobe. At a recent diplomatic reception at Buckingham Palace, Queen Consort Camilla wore the aquamarine ribbon tiara, once owned by Queen Elizabeth II. This wasn't just a fashion choice, it was a subtle message that traditions can be honoured without being frozen in time. The response has been mixed. Some fans applaud this modern, flexible approach, while others mourn the loss of exclusivity, arguing that each tiara should remain linked to a single royal wearer. Princess Catherine. New rules, new concerns? As the Princess of Wales, Princess Catherine is well known for her iconic tiara moments, particularly her frequent appearances in the Lover's Knot tiara, a piece beloved by the late Princess Diana. This tiara has become almost synonymous with her royal image. However, insiders suggest that Queen Consort Camilla's relaxed approach to tiara sharing could mean Princess Catherine's favourite jewels may no longer be exclusively hers. There are even rumours that she might attend a future state banquet without a tiara at all, a surprising and unprecedented choice for the future Queen Consort. Duchess Sophie, a chance to shine. For Sophie, Duchess of Edinburgh, this tiara shake-up is a golden opportunity. As a royal by marriage, Sophie has always been known for her elegant yet understated style, with pieces like her Anthemian tiara or her Wessex aquamarine tiara. But with Queen Consort Camilla opening up the full vault, Duchess Sophie recently wore the lotus flower tiara, a piece previously seen on the Princess of Wales. The swap sparked headlines and showed how this new approach to tiara sharing could give all royal women a chance to showcase historic jewels in fresh ways. Why is Queen Consort Camilla doing this? This shift isn't just personal preference, it's a strategic move to make the monarchy feel more accessible and dynamic. By rotating tiaras and reviving forgotten treasures, Queen Consort Camilla is blending tradition with modernity. Recently, she paired Queen Alexandra's aquamarine brooch with a red velvet gown and wore Queen Mother's diamond suite, proving that historic jewels can still feel relevant today. This flexible approach also helps tie past queens, consorts, and princesses to the current generation of royal women, weaving a continuous story through style. Of course, opinions are divided. Some love the idea of shared royal history in action, while others believe that the exclusivity of these heirlooms is what made them special in the first place. But one thing is clear. By rewriting the rules, Queen Consort Camilla isn't erasing history, she's adding her own chapter to the glittering story of the British royal family. So what do you think? Should tiaras remain personal treasures? Or do you like the idea of a shared royal jewel box? And most importantly, which tiara is your personal favourite? Share your thoughts in the comments below. British royal family. Is Princess Catherine's health in danger? Recently, the British royal family found itself at the centre of public debate after an unedited photo of Princess Catherine, the Princess of Wales, sparked concern among royal watchers and the wider public. The image, taken during a visit to flood-affected communities in Wales, showed Princess Catherine with visible under-eye swelling, creases on her upper eyelids, and natural lines around her face, features rarely seen in her carefully curated official portraits. The photo quickly spread online, with some users expressing genuine concern about Princess Catherine's health. Speculation arose that her recent health struggles, including her well-documented battle with cancer, may have taken a visible toll on her appearance. It's important to note that this wasn't a glamorous royal event or an official portrait session. This was a working visit, where the Prince and Princess of Wales met with local families, volunteers, and emergency responders who had endured devastating flooding caused by last year's storms. The Princess of Wales was photographed by passers-by, not professional palace photographers, meaning no retouching, no flattering angles, just reality. Many royal fans were quick to defend Princess Catherine, highlighting that at 43 years old, a mother of 3 and a cancer survivor, her appearance is natural and perfectly appropriate for her life stage. Supporters reminded the public that battling a serious illness inevitably leaves both physical and emotional marks, and that there's no shame in looking like someone who has weathered both personal and public storms. Comments flooded social media, with users saying, "She's in her 40s, what do you expect? She looks amazing for her age. 3 kids, cancer treatment, constant public pressure, cut her some slack. She's a survivor, not a fashion doll." This incident reignited conversations about unrealistic beauty expectations placed on royal women, who are often expected to appear flawless at all times. But this raw, unfiltered moment gave people a rare human glimpse of Princess Catherine, not as a future queen consort, but as a real woman living a very real life. As the British royal family continues to navigate health concerns, public scrutiny, and ongoing changes within the monarchy, this photo serves as a powerful reminder: even royals are human. What's your take? Should royals be celebrated for showing their natural selves, or is public concern about Princess Catherine's health justified? Share your thoughts in the comments. Royal dress code, rules for women in the British royal family. The British royal family is known for its strict traditions and protocols, especially when it comes to the appearance of female members. Some of these rules are officially part of royal protocol, while others are more of a long-standing tradition influenced by Queen Elizabeth II's personal preferences. Let's dive into some of the most notable fashion rules that women in the royal family are expected to follow. 1. Tights are a must for formal events. While this is not a formal requirement written in the official royal dress code, it became an unspoken rule during Queen Elizabeth II's reign. The late Queen disliked bare legs and strongly preferred that female royals wear sheer, skin-tone tights or pantyhose during public appearances. This practice continues today with Queen Camilla and many other senior royal women often seen wearing nude stockings at formal daytime events. 2. Hats during the day, tiaras after dark. In the British aristocracy, women traditionally wore hats for formal daytime events, a custom that the royal family still respects for major occasions such as Trooping the Colour, royal ascot, or church services. However, once the sun sets, hats are replaced by tiaras or diadems at formal evening receptions or state banquets. One important rule applies here: married women only. Tiaras are a symbol of marital status, meaning that only women who are married into or born into the royal family can wear them. Unmarried princesses, like Princess Beatrice before her wedding, would typically not wear tiaras. 3rd, modest and practical handbags. Female royals are almost never seen without a small handbag or clutch at public events. This is not just a fashion statement. These bags serve practical purposes. For Queen Elizabeth II, her handbag became a discreet communication tool, signaling her staff when she wanted to end a conversation or leave an event. For modern royal women like the Princess of Wales, a clutch can also help avoid awkward situations like unwanted handshakes. 4. Pants are allowed, but with limitations. While skirts and dresses remain the preferred choice for official royal events, tailored pantsuits are acceptable for less formal engagements. For example, visiting a charity or attending a business meeting. However, trousers are typically avoided for ceremonies, weddings, or state events, where a more traditional feminine silhouette is expected. 5. Nail polish rules. Traditionally, royal women were expected to wear only nude or clear nail polish. Queen Elizabeth II herself famously favoured Essie's ballet slippers, a soft pink shade she wore for decades. Bright or bold colours were considered inappropriate for working royals. However, with the modernisation of the monarchy, this rule has relaxed slightly. For example, the Princess of Wales, Kate Middleton, has occasionally been seen with red or darker shades of polish, particularly for less formal events. 6. Subtle makeup and conservative hairstyles. While not strictly a rule, royal women are generally encouraged to wear natural and understated makeup. Bold trends like heavy contouring, glitter, or ultra-trendy hairstyles are discouraged. Instead, soft curls, classic chignons, and polished blowouts are favoured to maintain an elegant and timeless image. 7. Dress length and neckline. Etiquette hemlines are expected to fall no shorter than just above the knee. Dresses and skirts that are too short or too revealing are considered inappropriate for royal appearances. Similarly, low-cut necklines are discouraged, as modesty is a key element of royal fashion. 8. Colours and symbolism. Even the colours royal women choose are often symbolic. Bright, bold colours were a signature of Queen Elizabeth II to ensure she stood out in a crowd. More muted tones are often worn for sombre occasions, such as Remembrance Day services. Black is traditionally reserved for mourning, one reason why royal women always travel with a black outfit in case of sudden bereavement. 9. Cultural sensitivity and dress code flexibility. When travelling abroad, female royals are expected to adapt their wardrobe to respect the culture and customs of the host country. This could mean wearing traditional garments, covering their hair if required, or choosing colours that hold cultural significance in the region they're visiting. These rules, while rooted in history, are evolving as the younger generation of royals embraces a more modern approach. Nevertheless, tradition still holds strong within the monarchy, and dressing the royal part remains an essential aspect of representing the crown. If you enjoy our videos, don't forget to give us a like and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for the latest updates on the royal family with us.